Unexpected encounters. When life takes unexpected turns, life often unfolds in predictable patterns. The humdrum rhythm of morning coffee, commutes to work, and the familiarity of daily routines can sometimes make us forget that every moment holds the potential for surprise. But occasionally, something extraordinary sneaks into these mundane moments and shifts our trajectory in ways we never anticipated. Imagine a bustling city street. Horns honk, pedestrians shuffle along the sidewalks, and vendors call out their wares. Amid the chaos, a stranger's kind smile or a chance conversation might seem inconsequential. But what if that brief encounter changes your life forever? This story dives into such moments, unexpected encounters that remind us of the magic of serendipity and the profound impact of chance. Human life is a tapestry woven with threads of the unknown. The small, seemingly insignificant moments often interlock to form the bigger picture of our existence. Think of the butterfly effect, where even the smallest action can lead to monumental changes in the future. It's in these tiny, often overlooked moments that the unexpected thrives, waiting to catch us off guard and redefine our lives. Unforeseen kindness, the ripple of a smile. In the heart of winter, Emma, a single mother juggling 2 jobs, found herself stranded on a snowy roadside with her car refusing to start. Her hands trembled as she dialed for roadside assistance, but hours passed with no help in sight. Just as despair began to set in, a middle-aged man in a pickup truck pulled over. "Need a hand?" he asked with a warmth that melted the frost of Emma's hopelessness. The man, who introduced himself as Joe, not only jump-started her car, but also followed her to ensure she reached home safely. Emma later learned that Joe was struggling with his own battles, a recent job loss and the grief of losing his wife. Despite his struggles, he'd chosen to help a stranger. Inspired by Joe's kindness, Emma began paying it forward, from volunteering at shelters to helping neighbors in need. Joe's simple act of kindness didn't just fix a car, it ignited a ripple effect that touched countless lives. For Emma, it wasn't just about the help she received. It was the realization that even in the bleakest moments, humanity shines brightest. The power of pay it forward. Joe's story is far from unique. Around the globe, countless individuals experience life-changing acts of kindness. A cup of coffee paid for anonymously, a heartfelt compliment, or a generous gesture often snowball into waves of goodwill. Researchers call this the kindness cascade, where recipients of goodwill feel compelled to pass it on, creating a chain reaction that uplifts entire communities. Take Mia, for instance, a waitress who, one late shift, received a $1,000 tip from a stranger with the note, "I was once in your shoes." That money allowed Mia to enroll in nursing school. Years later, as a nurse, Mia saved a man's life, a man who turned out to be the son of the generous tipper. The power of unforeseen kindness can circle back in the most astonishing ways. Another heartwarming example is a young boy named Liam who, while struggling with leukemia, received a handmade quilt from a stranger. The quilt, adorned with cheerful colors and patterns, became a source of comfort during Liam's treatment. Years later, as a healthy adult, Liam began making quilts for children battling illnesses, continuing the cycle of kindness he once benefited from. These stories prove that acts of kindness, no matter how small, carry the potential to transform lives. Chance meetings. On a crisp autumn afternoon, Daniel, an aspiring artist, sat sketching in a park. His dream of holding an art exhibition seemed out of reach. That day, a stranger, a woman in her 60s named Clara, paused to admire his work. They struck up a conversation, and Clara shared her own passion for art. She turned out to be a retired gallery curator. "You have real talent," Clara said, handing Daniel her card. "Let's organize your first exhibition." Months later, Daniel's art adorned the walls of a prestigious gallery. That chance meeting not only jump-started his career but also blossomed into a mentorship and friendship that lasted years. Clara often said that meeting Daniel renewed her own sense of purpose. As Daniel's career flourished, he never forgot Clara's kindness. Together, they started a mentorship program for young, struggling artists, offering opportunities to showcase their work. This new chapter in their lives became a testament to how unexpected connections can blossom into something far greater than the sum of its parts. The role of fate. Was it fate that brought Daniel and Clara together? Many philosophers and thinkers have long debated the role of destiny in shaping our lives. While some argue that life is a series of random events, others believe there's an unseen force guiding us toward the people and places we're meant to encounter. Regardless of one's belief, Stories like Daniel's remind us of the beauty in embracing the unknown. Consider the story of Sophia and Henry, two strangers who met on a delayed flight. What started as a polite conversation about travel turned into a deep bond. Months later, they discovered they were distant relatives, their families separated by decades of migration. This serendipitous meeting not only reunited two branches of a family tree, but also sparked a lifelong friendship that brought joy to both their lives. The catalyst for change. For years, Sarah worked a corporate job that left her feeling unfulfilled. During a business trip to a remote village, she stumbled upon a community center where locals crafted beautiful handmade textiles. Intrigued, she struck up a conversation with the artisans and learned about their struggles to sustain their craft in the face of modern industry. That encounter planted a seed in Sarah's mind. Back home, she quit her job and started a social enterprise that helped artisans connect with global markets. Today, her company supports hundreds of families and preserves traditional crafts. "I never thought my purpose would be found in a small village halfway across the world," Sarah often says. But that unexpected encounter changed everything. Sarah's story highlights how even the most unlikely meetings can lead to profound self-discovery. For some, these moments become a turning point, challenging them to reevaluate their priorities and embark on new journeys. Personal growth through serendipity. Unexpected encounters don't always lead to career changes or grand gesture. Sometimes they're about personal growth, learning to see the world through a different lens. For example, James, a widower, found solace in a stray dog that followed him home one rainy evening. Caring for the dog not only helped James cope with his grief, but also led him to volunteer at animal shelters, discovering a new passion and community. James's newfound purpose brought him joy he hadn't experienced in years. Similarly, unexpected encounters can inspire individuals to pursue hobbies, reconnect with forgotten passions, or strengthen relationships. These small, serendipitous moments have the power to reshape lives in subtle yet meaningful ways. Concluding thoughts. Life's unpredictability is what makes it so extraordinary. From small acts of kindness to chance meetings and serendipitous moments of self-discovery, unexpected encounters have the power to transform us in ways we could never foresee. They remind us of the importance of staying open to new people, new experiences, and the limitless possibilities of chance. So, the next time you find yourself caught in the monotony of daily life, remember, the extraordinary often hides in the ordinary. Be open to the magic of the unexpected, for it just might change your life.